There's only one, there's only one. It's only one, just only one, just love and happiness, beauty and holiness. Only one, just loving our family, serving with righteousness. Only one, just only one, just.
Good morning. So I am getting organized. Oh, welcome back to another vlog. That too. Good morning, y'all. Sorry, I'm still a little bit out of it. My period's still bothering me a little bit, but we carry on. It's Friday, February 9th, but I forgot to update my calendar and change it from a January calendar to a February calendar, so I'm going to do that really quick. I have to leave the house in 6 minutes because I do have a lunch date at 12:15. The place is 12 minutes away and it's 11:54. So I did want to have a little chat because I do have some updates from our last video, our last vlog. Maybe we'll talk about it in the car on the way there, but I just want to do this so that I don't forget. I've been pushing it back, but now I want to be a little more organized. And Jonathan talking about you're not really going to use that calendar, so now I have to prove to him that I'm going to use it. So now I gotta update it. I can't let him be right. I can't. Alright, so I filled out some of the things. I'm just not realizing maybe I shouldn't show exactly what I'm doing every day of the week to you guys. I have to go to lunch now. I'm right on time to leave. So I'm gonna just go and catch up with one of my friends. I'm gonna tell you one thing about my friends. They love some catching up. So I'm gonna talk to you guys later. So yeah, welcome to another vlog, you guys. I hope everyone's doing well. You know, sometimes I rewatch my vlogs because maybe it doesn't always connect while I'm editing because like I edit different parts on different days. But when I rewatch my vlog like in total in like one sitting, I'm like, oof, girl, you said too much. Or I'm like, yeah, you sound a little high strung right now, or you know. So I promise though, everyone who's like, Jess, you gotta relax, you seem stressed. Like I really am not stressed, and I've never been more relaxed. Like sometimes I can exaggerate, or you know, like, not that I'm a comedian, but like I am theatrical. Like you know, I'm fine. I definitely I don't like to talk in like a very calm voice all the time because it's boring. I like to be like, oh my god, you guys listen, and stuff like that. But I like, especially if I'm telling a story, but I think it freaks some people out and they're like, oh my god, Jess, you gotta relax and breathe, sis. And I'm like, I've never been better. Like I'm fine. I'm okay. But yeah, there are I don't know, man, guys, y'all, God is just really doing something. He's working every day, and sometimes it might feel like he's not, because it's like, oh, nothing really happened today, but like God is being so evident in my life like every single day. Last night I went to like a church. It was like a daughters, they call it daughters, I don't know, it was like a all women thing. It's not a conference, but it was just like a service for all the women at my church. And I had so much anxiety going because I knew that I was hosting, and I'm like, oh, every time someone asks me to do something the day of, I'm like, of course. But when it comes up to it, I'm like, why did I say yes to this? And then I always do fine. But anyways, I didn't want to go. So last night I really didn't want to go, but it was the best experience. Like my friend Julie, she gave a word. Whew, that word was so good. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all don't have spirit-filled friends, or like friends who are in their word, I'm sorry, you're trying to come over on me, big dog, don't even think about it, okay? Spirit-filled friends, like I'm just so shocked and amazed at the friends that God gave me, even after the age of 30. Like, obviously I'm 32 now, but like some of the friends that he gave me at the, you know, I think I met both of them when I was 30. I'm like, where have you guys been all my life? Like, I needed y'all back then. I really did. But anyway, she gave a word, and I'm going to give some of it to you guys when I get settled and like I sit down and like I open up my Bible, because I didn't bring my Bible. I had my phone, and I want to do all the things that I highlighted in my phone and put them in my Bible. So we're gonna go over it, but ooh, Lord have mercy. My friends is ministering to me. I'm sorry. Do we want to drive? All right, I'm gonna check you guys later because I don't know where I'm going. I need to use my GPS. My friend's not here yet, so I'll talk to you guys for a second. So I read all the well, I didn't read all of them. Unfortunately, I hate when I'm not home when I'm posting or my YouTube video goes live, because usually when my video goes live, I'll like respond to comments as they come in right away. But I didn't get home until 3 hours after my video went live. I missed so many comments. It was really hard for me to catch up at that point. So I just went ahead and like liked most of them instead of being able to respond like I normally do. I don't know if you guys noticed, but if you come around within the first hour or two of me posting, I'm responding to comments the first hour or two. And then when I wake up the next morning, I usually respond to the ones that came in like the latest. Anyway, so far from the podcast name suggestions that I saw, you guys came up with some really good ones. I will say, I could tell some of y'all ain't checked to see if they were taken already, which isn't your job, so it's okay. But some of the good ones that you guys gave, we thought about, but they were already taken. I really liked, someone said we're new at this. Oh, we're new at this. I'm like, that's perfect, because like we're still new in marriage, and then even after like maybe we're like 5 years in, I'm assuming we'd have a kid by then, and we can still be we're new at this, because it's like we don't know what we're doing, we're parents, we're new at this. Already taken. I was like, dang it. So beyond the walls, someone said beyond the walls, and someone said behind the walls, and we're trying to play up the last name Wallace, the walls, you know. So behind the walls sound a little bit scary and a little bit sneaky to me. I kind of liked it, but I'm like, I don't, behind the walls is a little bit much. Beyond the walls is like, it's so much bigger than us, like it goes beyond us. I'm kind of liking beyond the walls. Mind you, I haven't spoken to Jonathan about any of these, and he's the tough cookie here, like, you know. I had to really convince him for First Comes Love. He was like, I don't really know. But Beyond the Walls, I kind of like that one. Someone said Beyond the Vows. I really like that one. I did mention it to Jonathan. He wasn't a huge fan, but a lot of you guys also like Beyond the Vows, but he was like, I think it might be too girly for him. I don't know. I'm trying to meet in the middle where it's like not too feminine. So he's now thinking of maybe not having it be such like a obvious marriage title, because he's like, I want to talk about things other than marriage, which I agree. But I'm like, you know, everything is always going to come back down to God and our marriage, because like that's what we do together. We're married, and we serve God. So I feel like no matter what we talk about, it's always going to come back down to that. But I'm going to try to meet him in the middle with that one. Some of you guys said instead of doing First Comes Love, do Love Comes First. But I feel like Love Comes First, it's just too in your face. It's too, like, it's not clever enough. Like, oh, this is the Love Comes First. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a bad name, but it's not like, it's just not like, oh, clever. I see what you did there. It's just too easy. Like, oh, love comes first. It's too easy. But we did think about that, and Jonathan actually thought about that one a couple of days ago. It's like, let's just change the words and do Love Comes First. But I'm like, Love Comes First. It's just, it's too cute. It's like, you know, I'm like, it's not edgy enough. Not bad, but sorry. Oh, my friend's here. Okay, but last thing I'll say is someone did say also, if God gave you the name First Comes Love, keep it. And I don't disagree, because I thought about that too. I'm like, you know what? God gave me this name. But now I'm like, dang, did he? Because why would he give you a name that 4 other people already have? And like, we can't make an Instagram for it because all those names are taken. I'm like, how do we? So I'm like, God, was that you or was that me? I feel like it was God. I gotta go back to the drawing board on that one. So I'm gonna pray about it a little bit longer. And some of you guys were saying also that you do like the wall-to-wall podcast, like from one Wallace to another. So look at me acting like I changed my last name. My last name's still Harvey, but y'all know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? My friend is here. Oh, I see her. Hey, cutie. Okay, it's literally like 5 hours later. After lunch was so good. Oh my gosh, having spirit-filled friends, I'm telling you, it's everything. It's everything right now. Usually I feel like my friends drain me, but I feel like I'm draining my friends right now in this season of my life. Oh man, you know what? It's payback. I don't care. Anyways, we had a great time. But then I went back home because I left my Apple Watch and I was like, I'm not about to be walking around the mall and not getting my points. These calories are gonna count every time. You understand me? We just got to Target. I'm gonna try to see if I can find some gifts for Jonathan for Valentine's Day. But you know what? I was just thinking, my husband ain't asked me to be his Valentine yet, so what are we doing? Huh? What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't care that we're married. You have to ask me. Okay, it's okay. I don't know what I'm gonna get him though. I know he liked this one candy a lot, and my husband's kind of like particular, so I might get him some seasonings because he loves to cook. He doesn't play video games. Maybe get him some boxers and some socks. Just like little cute things. Like Valentine's Day for me is, I don't think it's supposed to be like a super expensive gift. Like that's what our anniversary is for. Birthday, Christmas. But Valentine's Day I think should be like cute things that remind you guys of each other. So I'm gonna see what we can go in there and find. Like literally everything over here Jonathan has bought already. I'm not even joking, you guys. He has majority of these things, and I know these are like regular kitchen items, but like a banana peeler, like he has that. I kind of feel like he would enjoy this food chopper. All right, let's get this. All right, y'all, I picked up this blender because he's always making a smoothie in the morning, and this one you can like grab it and go. So I think, wait, right? This is portable? Yes, blend on the go. So this way he's not late for work in the morning with his smoothie. It's giving wife of the year. I don't know who'll be on the aux every time I come to Target, but baby turns up in this Target. Oh. Honestly, I hate buying clothes for Jonathan because I just can't figure out his style yet. Like, his style is still like changing, so I don't really know. This isn't it, no. So we're leaving with these two things. But I can't come to Target and not find stuff for myself. Let's just see what they have. Okay, Target trying to celebrate Black History Month. I guess. I wouldn't get it, but the thought that counts. Okay, black all day. Yep, and tomorrow. Okay, so I'm kind of leaving prematurely. I only got 2 things for Jonathan. I definitely want to get a bunch more stuff, but my stomach is kind of hurting me, and Jonathan's gonna be home in like an hour. Yeah, Jonathan's gonna be home in like an hour, and I want to... Yeah, so Jonathan's gonna be home in like an hour, and I want to get home and make sure it's cleaned up and it looks nice and smells good for when he gets there. So I can probably come back on Monday, and some stuff I might just have to get from Amazon. I really wish I thought about this in January so I could have got him like the boxers with my face on it or at least some socks with my face on it, but I know if I order it now it's not gonna come in time. So I'm just gonna go home. I'm pretty sure we're eating out tonight because it's the weekend, so normally on the weekend we'll like eat out, so I don't have to worry about cooking or anything. But yeah, I think today was a pretty successful-ish day, but I definitely have to tell you guys what happened in the span of time between going to lunch and going home to get my Apple Watch. Just wait till I get home because I just have to tell y'all something. All right, so I just got home, so I have to tell you guys basically how I feel like God is answering my prayer. I feel like this is crooked. I don't know, God is just so funny, and I'm just like, just have to talk about him because he is just on some stuff. But good stuff though. Last night I did something, and it was the first time that I did this in the past 6 years, and I was looking for a job. And I'm not trying to be dramatic like, oh, I'm gonna quit because blah blah blah, but I was just looking. You know, I told you guys in the last vlog that like I was thinking of maybe getting a part-time job so I could have some structure, get out of the house, feel like I've got a little more purpose. I was feeling a little purposeless, but also I really do think that, like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but some vlogs I'm a little more high-strung than others, and I do think it has a lot to do with my cycle. I really do think so. I'm starting to see that. But anyways, I was like, oh, I think I may, you know, maybe want to go to work, like getting back into the corporate world, doing some type of marketing. I just felt like it would be fun and like give me a thrill and a rush or whatever. And I still do feel that way a little bit. But last night, Jonathan and I were laying down and we were on Indeed together looking at like certain jobs that would like fit, that I fit the criteria for, that we think would be a lot of fun for me. And then he fell asleep, and then I was still looking, and I found one that I really liked. And it was great because some days you work in the office and some days you work at home, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is perfect, so I can still do both of my jobs, even though I feel like eventually they'd see me vlogging and they'd realize that like I was at Target while I was supposed to be working. But I feel like we could come up with some type of system to be like, come on, y'all, you know, I'm still doing my job, you know, come on. Anyway, so I was like, I spent like an hour researching the company. I was like going on TikTok so I could see what the office looked like and like see what the culture was. I was like looking up people who work there and all that stuff, and I'm like, ooh, I think I like this. I liked it a lot. So I prayed. I'm like, you know what, God, if you want me to move forward with this, let me know. And if not, you know, give me like, let me know, like give me something. Like it's been really quiet, been really silent job wise. I'm like, you know, what we doing? So then my brother texted me in our family group chat this morning, and he was like, hey, does anyone have any prayer requests? And I was like, yes, you know, pray for me for direction, because I feel like for the first time in 6 years or 7, maybe it's 7, that I might want to go back to working corporate full-time. So he's like, all right, cool, I'll pray for you. So that was at like 9 a.m. And then my dad calls me around like 3 p.m. and he was like, hey, so I saw your text, blah, 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 whatever. My dad calls me, checks in, makes sure everything is okay. But he like lets me know, he's like, I am just so proud of what you have built from scratch. You know, he's like, I never would have thought that my daughter would be making X amount of money. I'm so proud of you. He was like, look what you've done. And I'm like, I don't know, like when did I become a words of affirmation type of girl? And I'm really not the girl who needs like, I probably sound like I need a lot of validation. I really don't. I think I need some reminders sometimes. Is that validation? Probably. But he was like, I'm just so proud of you. We like weighed out the pros and cons together and all this stuff. He's like, you know, do whatever you want to do it, but at the end of the day, the dogs are not gonna come in my moment right now. My daddy was hyping me up, okay? But before that, so my dad was kind of like the cherry on top. That was the last, like the bow on top of the Christmas gifts, because it was just I got a few small reminders today of things that normally don't happen for me. So I checked my email and I got 2 this sounds so silly, but I wanna share my successes with you guys, even if they're small, but they're things that like aren't common for me. So I got 2 invites. I got one to see a premiere. Remember last year I was like, somebody please invite me to your movie premiere. So I got one to see a premiere, to see like a private screening of a movie, which is like so cool. We're not getting paid or anything, but I think it's like so cool. Like those are the things that I want to like do, like get me out of this house, like let me know that my influence matters, that you care about my opinion on something, you know. So I got invited to a premiere, and then I got invited to a hair care brand party. Both of those things are happening this month. So I was like, oh my gosh, like this never happened. You know, the very first thing I ever got invited to after 6 years of being an influencer was last month with Pretty Little Thing. That was the first thing ever. And now I got 2 more, so I think that's really cool. And then I came home and I had 2 PR packages. I was like, oh my gosh, who are these from? And I still don't know because I didn't open them yet, and I want to open them with you guys. So I feel like that was just, oh, another thing. Okay, wait, we'll do this first. Yeah, I kind of feel like that was just God being like, you know, look, it's not like he gave me like a huge big brand deal sponsorship in my email for him to be like, hey, look, because I still feel like I need to work harder, at least on my short form content. So I'm not trying to be given anything just because of my past. It's like, oh, look what I've done in the past, all these hair videos, and I have all these subscribers that I gained over these years. But it's like, what are you doing now? Huh? 1 video a week? 1 Instagram post every 3 weeks? That's not gonna cut it. So, okay. What the heck is this? Oh! Oh, wow. Wow, that's strong. I know, this is replica. Wow. It's a candle. It looks like it's a candle in a perfume. Oh, nice. Oh, this is so nice. This smells really good. Oh. This is called From the Garden. Oh, it smells so good. It's like a really fresh, gardeny smell. Oh, yeah. Oh, I cannot wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I love this scent. It's so fresh. This is definitely like a spring scent though. Oh, are we in spring yet? No, it's still winter. Yeah, I gotta post that one on my Instagram. I ain't gonna lie. That smells good. Now, I don't know what in the world this is. I don't know why they keep putting my address on the front. How am I supposed to show you guys when they put the address on the front? I got this big box. Ah, it's heavy. What is in here? What is this? This like, oh, what is this salsa? Oh, salsa. What is going on? This is so random. Like salsa, Mexican street corn, white rice. Oh, are you guys like hitting me? Are we about to have taco night? Mexican brown rice. This I can get behind. Well, thank you, Somos. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So it was just like a little reminder. I just need a little reminder like, hey, keep pushing. The vlog is just getting started. Jonathan's not home yet, so I'm actually gonna use this time to sit and relax before I have to, you know, be like a wife. I've been out all day. Now I'm about to sit and be like, be a nobody. So, I think we will check in with you guys either later tonight or maybe tomorrow. Jonathan.
So crazy.
What? I don't know the words.
I love you. While we're rapping on the beach, it boogie is too complete. Never don't stop recording me, I'm lead. Hey, that's me, that's my girl, that's my team. I ain't come to play. Here every day.
Here it is. That was good. So, we're at a museum. Apparently it's the Chinese New Year. Wait, am I saying that right? It's the Chinese New Year?
Yeah, Lunar New Year.
The lunar New Year. We're at a museum in West Palm. I'm gonna go in your car? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah? You gonna drive me? So yeah, we're at a museum. Oh wow. The sun is sunning. Anyway. She wanted to be with me. I know, I'm scared.
Baby's first oyster.
Oh, run it, there you go, to the head. Lean it back. Slurp it, slurp it. Slurp it, slurp it. Slurp it. Eat it. What's that? Chew it. Chew it, yes. Are you good? That was wild. Down the chin? No.
That's terrible.
I'm sorry, that's the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth. Thing I've ever put in my mouth.
What?
Oh my god.
That's crazy, dog.
Oh my god, no. Happy birthday to you.
Let go. Baby, just don't let me down. No, no, no. I better find your heart and destroy the tear us apart.
Alright y'all, we're back home. I just have to show you. I wore this hat all night, but really, this is what was going on underneath. Alright, we're going to bed. Good night. So we were gonna do like a little clean with me thing, but it's 4:45 and I have wasted the whole day. I have things that I need to do before my husband gets home. So we're just gonna clean on another day. Clean on another day. Today's Monday and I need to finish getting my husband's little Valentine's Day gift together. So let's talk in the car. Y'all, I just let somebody cut in front of me and they didn't give me the thank you hand. You know, you just the, I ain't see the hand. Okay. Okay now. Your reward is in heaven. Halle, halle. TJ Maxx is literally like the Chick-fil-A of this mall. Like, it's always packed. What are y'all getting in here? I'm about to turn on my outdoor walk on my watch because this is so far away. I feel like you won't be able to tell. See if you can tell how far. Oh, don't even look that far, but it's far for real. All right, y'all, I'm back home, but Jonathan's here now, so I gotta whisper a little bit. But tell me what TJ Maxx, boy, I'll fight y'all right now. TJ Maxx is playing with me in my face. I don't like that. TJ Maxx, let me talk to you. Today is February, what is it, 12th? February 12th. Where's your Valentine's Day section? I went there and they're already promoting Easter. I mean, I'm not seeing Jesus anywhere, but I'm seeing bunny rabbits, everywhere, like springtime looking things. I'm like, Valentine's Day hasn't even come yet and they've already taken away all of their Valentine's Day stuff. I couldn't find a heart anywhere, nothing pink, nothing red. I'm like, all right, you're playing with me. But I did end up getting him like some shirts and some boxers, like whatever, just little stuff to put in a basket. Trying to see if I could find like a notebook for him to like write his notes for church, or like for his Bible, or like a something. I don't really know. I don't know what I was looking for. I found some random stuff. I'll show you guys tomorrow. I had to throw the stuff under the dining table because Jonathan was coming in and the stuff was on the table still, and I was like, oh Lord. So I just threw it under the dining table. Anyways, then I went to Five Below. Five Below had a little bit of razzle dazzle, but nothing that I really think that he would like. I got him some candy, even though we're trying to eat healthy right now and not eat candy, but I just need stuff to put in the basket so it looks like I tried. Still hasn't asked me to be his Valentine, but I'm gonna go ahead and hang that one up because I don't think it's happening, okay? Y'all ladies, let me know. Did y'all man still ask you? Not trying to compare, I'm just literally just for research purposes. Y'all husbands or boyfriends still ask y'all? Because out of all my friends, they're like, yeah, I had to tell him to ask me. And I'm like, well, I told mine to ask me too. And he's like, I'm not doing that. Like, I asked you on our wedding day and you said yes, forever. And I'm like, that's fair. All right, let's get this food together. Alright guys, it's the next day. So today's the day before Valentine's Day, February 13th. So like I said, Jonathan and I are celebrating today. I want to set up this table as like his presentation table. I don't know. But I don't really have that much time because I left the house this morning at literally 9:30. It's almost 2 o'clock now. Jonathan will be home in like 30 minutes, maybe 20. Because he's just at the grocery store getting some stuff. But I like got my eyebrows done, got my toenails done. I went to the mall to buy an outfit to wear tonight, and then I got the rest of his gifts. So I'm just gonna put everything together and hopefully I can finish before he gets home to surprise him. I'm always trying to surprise this man. Whatever, anyway. I got this to put on the table. I might just have to put music over this because I don't have that much time to be talking to y'all and taking my dear sweet time as I'd like to. So I'm just gonna put this down. I got this basket from my friends for my birthday, so I'm gonna put all his gifts in here and then hopefully I can finish before he gets home and surprise. Alright y'all, here is my finished product. So I'm just waiting for him to come home now. Let me show y'all what I wrote in the card. Normally I wouldn't share such intimate stuff with you guys, but I figured I'd share this one with you guys because it's just so near and dear to my heart. And scene, put that right back in there. Okay, so I actually finished right on time. He's like 2 minutes from the house. I'm gonna clean up just a little bit, but I'm just gonna keep it rolling because he's gonna be inside any second now. So if y'all know my husband, he's not really big at reactions. So I'll be lucky if he even notices that this is here. I have to probably stand here for him to realize, but we'll see. No pressure, it's not a big deal. I just thought it'd be something sweet to do for him, so. And now we wait. Oh, he's here.
You beat me. Will you be my Valentine?
Oh my gosh, I will. Oh, now I gotta rewrite something. Happy Valentine's Day.
Wow, got new stuff.
Some of this stuff you probably won't care about, but I just didn't know what to put in there, so I don't care if you don't care. Oh, that's so sweet.
No, I did ask you.
I
did. Before I saw it, I asked.
You just made it.
That's great. I can't eat it right now.
I know.
Thanks, that was very nice.
You're welcome.
Feel appreciated.
All right, let's get ready for Valentine's Day dinner. All right. Okay, so our reservation is at 5:30. The place is like an hour away. Only because it's like we're driving during traffic time. What is it called? Rush hour, sorry. Normally it would be like maybe 38, 40 minutes away, but right now it's almost an hour. So I put on my red girl. It's giving Cupid Valentine's. And honestly, this color just goes stupid, crazy on me. Why do I feel like I put it on kind of crooked? My part is not in the middle of my head. That's tough. We hate to see it. I would be lying if I said I had all day, because I do not. So we're gonna do a quick little something. The fact that my eyebrows are already done, I mean my lashes are done, helps a lot. It really does. I do think I'm gonna take these off soon though, because they're starting to look a little, let's do a little prime. No, I'm not putting on foundation, mainly because I still don't have a foundation yet. All right, we'll do a little bit of this. It's like really close to my skin color. A little bit right here. All right, let's add one that's a little bit lighter, just a little. Yeah. So yeah, I've officially decided that I'm gonna start doing vlogs on Instagram now. You know, I had a little business meeting with my husband to figure out like, okay, times are changing, so I need to change with the times instead of complaining about the times. This is giving influencer diaries. This is what it's giving. This is my little influencer diary. If you're tired of hearing about it, even though no one has said that, but if like secretly you're like, oh my gosh, girl, hush. I am so sorry, but you about to get it. So yeah, influencer diaries. I'm gonna start doing like daily, maybe not like every day, but like a morning vlog or evening reset, or like Sunday reset or evening vlog, whatever. Just like little clips on Instagram, and obviously I'll probably repurpose them for TikTok. The reason why I was hesitant to do that in the beginning was because I'm like, what about the girls on YouTube? And I'm not good at recording with 2 different cameras at the same time. You know, I'm like getting the same angle for 2 different cameras. Like I'm just not, my brain doesn't work that way. But I guess I'm gonna have to figure it out, because I don't know, I haven't really figured out if I was like, some of the stuff will be on Instagram and some of the stuff will just be on YouTube. Another thing that I'm not a huge fan of is having the same content in like 5 different platforms and it's the same exact stuff. Even though I totally get why people do that, because I know not everyone from YouTube is following me on Instagram, and I know not everyone from TikTok is following me on YouTube, blah blah blah. So like other people will be getting the content, but at the same time I know a lot of you do, and I feel guilty making you watch the same exact content 5 times and expecting y'all to engage with the same thing that you just saw in one place and then you saw it in another, and blah blah blah. So like a prime example is I recorded Jonathan's like Valentine's Day basket for Instagram as well, and I plan on posting it tomorrow, but this isn't going up until Thursday. So like you guys are gonna see that first, which isn't such a huge deal because it's literally just 3 minutes of this vlog that you guys are gonna see ahead of time. I guess you can call it a sneak peek, call it a Patreon, you know what I'm saying? But times it. I don't know, I haven't fully figured it out, but I just know that I will be doing it. I'm not sure if that content is gonna show up on all my platforms, or it's gonna be some stuff will end up on Instagram and some stuff will end up on YouTube. I'm not 100% sure how it's gonna be done. I just know that it's gonna be done. I have like all these new blushes, and I always keep going back to this one because like this isn't a time to play around with new stuff. Like I just want to wear what I know. Oof, it's coming out real pink right now. Yeah, let's just wear what we know right now. We'll play around with different things at another day. But I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, and it's going to help me to step out of my box a little bit. I started editing this vlog, and I can see the areas where I was like shy when I was recording in Target or like recording in public. And I'm just thinking back like, dang, I really wish I would have went all in when I was recording, because the content would have been better, and I'm never gonna see those people again. I'm like, I need to just do it. Go in, girl. Go in, girly. So I'm very excited for that, and you guys will be seeing more of me. So make sure you're following me on Instagram so you can see certain things that probably, maybe, I'm not sure, but for things that might not make a cut on YouTube. So we're gonna have a grand old time over there. You don't want to miss it. Oh my gosh, I feel like a cheetah girl right now. Like I literally look like one of the cheetah girls. That's funny. All right, I know this lace was playing around with me earlier. Let's see what's going on. Actually, you look good, babes. You look very, very good. Oh, also after dinner, we're going to that movie premiere because it is tonight. So we're gonna go see, it's a it's a Tyler Perry movie. It's called Mea Culpa. It has Kelly Rowland in it. I think she also helped direct it or something like that too. So that'll be fun. Giving dinner in a movie, but not just any movie. Dinner in a private screening. Period. Whew. Okay, so I'm gonna get dressed and then we'll see you guys when we get there.
Walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, let me make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love.